How's it going, guys? In this week's video, I'm going to show you how to retarget your website visitors using Facebook ads. First, we're going to start off why is that important. If they've already visited your website, there's a good chance they already know who you are. They know what your product is. They're fairly interested in buying your product. That's why they're already on your website. And for whatever reason, they left your website without buying. They got a phone call, they were at work, they're busy, people are busy, they got distracted, they left your website. Now, over the next, depends what your product is. If you're selling houses, it's going to be over the next month. If you're selling a little gadget, might be over the next couple of days where that person's still in that buying decision. And a good way to stay in front of that customer who just visited your website is to run Facebook ads. It's very easy to set up. It's very cheap. It's very effective. And I'm just going to show you exactly how to do it step by step today. It is a little bit complicated if you've never used a Facebook Business Manager. You don't know really much about how it works and how websites and all that sort of technical stuff works. If it gets too much for you, feel free to reach out to me and I can handle all this for you. But I'm going to show you exactly how to do it today. And before we get started, you have to have the Facebook pixel installed on your website. And that's this little thing here. And what that is that basically it's just a bit of code that tracks your website visitors. So that needs to be installed before you even start Facebook ads. Even if you don't plan on starting Facebook ads now or even in the next 6 months, what you should do is Google or YouTube how to install the pixel on my website, whether it's WordPress or Shopify or Wix or whatever it is. There'll be 1,000 videos on it. Install this pixel on your website because you want to start tracking your visitors ASAP. So when you do start running ads, you've already got that data. Facebook already knows who your ideal customer is. It's just a lot easier to start running ads. So do that straight away. Install the Facebook pixel straight away. That's number one. Just do it now. If you don't know whether it's installed yet or not, Google Facebook Pixel Helper. It's a Chrome extension. It's this little thing here, and once you install it, it will show you if the pixel is installed on any website, whether it's your website or anyone. It doesn't matter. If it's not installed, it will say it's not installed, but it will look something like this if it is installed. So that is first number one. Go and do that now if you haven't already done it. I'm going to assume you've done that, and now I'm just going to show you how to set up a basic retargeting campaign for your website. So head over to the Facebook Business Manager. I'm going to use my brother's account. He's a builder. As a little bit of an example, it's just easier. So this is sort of what it's going to look like. If you don't know what this is the Facebook Business Manager. This is where you'll run all your ads out of. And this is where we'll create the ad itself. So and also this will connect to Instagram as well. So you can run Facebook and Instagram ads at the same time. So this is Facebook Business Manager. Again, if you don't have this set up already, contact me. I can help you set it all up. Go over the 3 lines over here. Go to the audiences. Wait for it to load. Go create audience, custom audience. Go to website. Next. This will be your pixel here, so just make sure it's green. You want to click to start off with. If you're going to set it up yourself, just click all website visitors. If you know what the events are and you know how to use the events, go ahead and select which one you want to pick. But just to start with, all website visitors is fine. Depends how long you want to read. Depends how long you want people to see your ads. If someone visited your website 7 days ago, you do 7. If you want people who visited your website in the last 30 days, you do 30. And you can also you can break it up so you can go 7, 30, 60, 90. You can show people different ads for the first 7 days, and then from day 8 to day 30 you can show them a whole different bunch of ads, and then day 30 to 90 you can show them a whole different bunch of ads. So you can put them through like a sequence of different ads over different days and stuff like that. Pretty cool. A little bit more complex, but if you're going to set it all up yourself, just stick to like 30 days or 14 days or something like that. So just name it something simple. 30 days website visits, and then just go create audience. I did it the other day, so I've already got one there fresh, but it's going to come up something like that at the top. I usually do throw the date at the end of it as well, so it's going to come up there at the top. Now we're just got to create the ad. So go back to your ads manager. So we'll just set up the ad. If you're going to do it yourself, just stick to engagement. I'm not going to go through what all these mean because it's another 5 or 10 minutes. So just stick to engagement. You could even try brand awareness if you want, but engagement is probably the best if you're just going to do it yourself. Okay, continue. Name the campaign whatever you want. Leave that off for now. If you're going to do it yourself, it's just leave it off. Okay, next. Again, name it whatever you want. Budget, I would recommend starting at no less than $10 a day. Depends on how much traffic you're getting. If you're getting thousands of visitors to your website a day, you could do, $30, $40 a day easy. 40, 50, what would you do? Probably $50 a day easy if you get thousands of people to your website. What day you want it to start. And I just leave this open, and then when you want it to end, you just turn it off. Wouldn't worry about any of these for now. Come down here. This is where your custom audience is going to be. So go to custom audience. And that audience that we just created before, the 30-day one, that's going to pop up here. So that's just there. And what that tells Facebook is whoever visited my website in the last 30 days, show them this ad. Then you select, obviously, the country, age groups. If you're selling, I don't know, makeup, it should be 18 to 30 or something. I don't know. Whatever age group your demographic is, your audience is. Leave all this for now. If that's on, just turn it off because you don't need it. Leave this the same. Leave this. Leave all this the same if you're going to do it yourself. It's a little bit more complicated, so just leave it. Come over. Actually, I'll go back and show you. Scroll down the page. Next. Again, name it. This will be, hopefully your Instagram pages are connected. So there's a Facebook page, your Instagram page. Instagram can be a little bit of a pain to set up sometimes, but just either YouTube how to do it, or if you contact me, I can help you set all this all up. I can help you set all this up for you. So what you could do is you could select a post that you've already got on your Facebook page. So my brother does a lot of bathrooms and renos and stuff like that. So you just pick something that looks nice. Or if you don't have much on your Facebook page that you want to use, you can just create a whole new post here, and you can do buttons and stuff like that, and link them to URLs if this doesn't have a URL. Or recommend if you do use a post from your Facebook page, make sure it's got a URL in it so people can, when they view the ad, they can click straight to your website. This one doesn't. But yeah, if you're doing an ad, make sure it's got a link, because people, if people see your ad, then they have to go to your page to find your link. They're just not going to do it. That's just not going to happen. So always make sure there's a link in your post. Even when you're posting on your Facebook page normal, always put a link there. People are lazy. They're not going to go searching for links if there's not one in the post. Yeah, different thing. You can add buttons and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. So make sure this event is on, your pixels selected, which it should be automatically. Sometimes it's not. Just make sure it's on. And I should have mentioned this at the start as well, actually. Facebook now requires domains to be registered inside the Facebook Business Manager. Facebook's got heaps of documentation on how to do that. You can know the YouTube how to do it. It's pretty simple. Again, if you can't be bothered doing all that, contact me and I'll sort all that out for you. But that's pretty much it. Very simple, very effective. You're going to stay in front of your customers. Especially this works really well for builders. My brother is a builder. People who do building projects, they're going to spend a lot of money, so they do a lot of research. They check out a lot of they check out a lot of your competition, stuff like that. So if you've got a product that is a couple $1,000s, your customers are probably checking out you, and they're probably checking out 5 or 10 of your competitors. So while they're in that buying decision over the next couple of days, weeks, depending on what your product is, you just need to stay in front of them. You need to show them videos, pictures, testimonials from your previous customers, a new deck that you build if you're a builder, or if you're a security company, a new security setup you just installed, or whatever your product is. You want to continue to stay in front of your potential customers by using Facebook ads. It's very, very cheap, very, very effective, and very easy to set up, as you can see. A little bit technical. If you don't want to deal with any of this, you don't have the time, it's too hard. Like I said earlier, I'm going to put my details in the links below. My Facebook page, best way to get hold of me is just send me a message on Facebook. and we'll go from there. So if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks, guys.